What's going on, dudes and dudettes? A little quick of like Chargers news and updates and rumors right before the NFL draft coming up soon here. Yeah, they did meet with a couple other new players like Chris Bell, the injured wide receiver from Louisville, Damian Blackstone, Malachi Lawrence, a couple of interesting guys as well, Caleb Lomu. But yeah, they were at Jordan Tyson's workout that he had pretty recently, so that was kind of interesting. But it looks like he might get drafted even higher now. And then I know Joe Ortiz said that recently that Quentin Johnson will not be traded. Obviously, he's kind of shut down the trade rumors, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's still available out there. People want him. Kamani Vidal did sign his exclusive rights free agency deal, so it's not that much, but he still gets to come back to the team. So happy about that. And they did have a virtual meeting with Cal cornerback Brent Austin at the Shrine Bowl. So that's another guy that I guess they could look at later in the draft. But a lot of the rumors I've always been hearing too is like, could they maybe use one of these trade picks to get a guy like a Kayvon Thibodeau, the defensive end from the Giants, ex-California guy? Yeah, you probably have to pay him, but probably don't have to give a first-round pick for him, in my opinion. Another guy you might have to give a first-round pick to is Brian Thomas Jr., but is he better than most of the receivers you're going to be selecting in the first round? Probably. That's just the case if you want to go receiver in the first round. He's a pretty nice guy. Even George Pickens, with all that rumors and stuff about him maybe not signing officially his franchise tag and everything like that with Dallas, so they might end up trading him too, which is pretty insane. But I did do a couple of mock drafts. One that I think is more of like the dream of what people wanted, like a Vega Ione fell in this draft. A plus, R. Mason Thomas, the edge from Oklahoma, safety Jalen Kilgore, cornerback Devin Moore, and defensive tackle Dante Corleone. I don't know how he drafted. I'm drafting off a consensus here at PFSN, but that kind of seems like a way out there big dream draft. A more logical one that I think I would be pretty happy with is like Chase Basantes, the offensive lineman for Texas A&M in the first round. Caleb Banks falling, the defensive tackle who should be a first rounder, but because of his injuries, get him there in the second. Romello Height, a nice edge from Texas Tech. Cornerback Julian Neal, adding depth there, and then even a safety like Lewis Moore. I know those were like the 4 or 5 main positions that they kept doing, and I know that's like the only picks that the Chargers have, and I didn't want to do any trades to add any more. I did do a couple of mocks where I did end up doing that, where I traded back and got at least a couple more, whether it's like second, third, maybe fourth round picks. So I'll upload that video later on today after you watch this. But yeah, definitely very excited. It's like my second, maybe my first favorite day of the freaking year. So yeah, definitely very happy and excited. The draft day is finally here. Let's go.